Libra, Master Dwell Kul tells us that we must learn increasingly to work under the influence of the law of abstraction. Using a spiritual approach. This is a law which is ever present in the world in relation to the processes of death. The aspect of its importance in connection with physical death is deemed of slight importance in comparison to its emphasis in connection with the world of thought. This can refer to the abstraction of the life principle from the physical body in response to soul command. It can also refer to a cycle of physical plane conditioning or circumstance, to the termination of a relation to a physical plane group, or to the abstraction of an interest regarded hitherto as basic. This law applies to the termination of an outgoing affection towards a person or a group of persons upon the astral plane. The severing of connection with specific lines of thought. This may refer to the preconceived need, which may dawn increasingly upon the disciple as he draws closer to the ashram. It is the law of abstraction which lifts a disciple out of the three worlds of human endeavor. It is this same law which brings about the upward drive which all units of life express, and the search of all of them for identification with the one. It is with this law that you, along with all disciples, must learn to work. Libra, the interlude, the balance point, the scales. Libra connotes the point of balance in the long relationship and interplay between the pairs of opposites. Libra indicates the will to express in perfected proportion and harmony both the life of the spirit and the potency of matter. Libra, the interlude. And the word said, let choice be made. The midway point. I choose the way that leads between the two great lines of force. The stage of contemplation. Libra indicates the stage of contemplation in the meditative process. And in Libra, as the third of the strictly human signs of the zodiac, indicates the life of the soul and form in balance where neither dominates. It is an interlude wherein the soul organizes itself for battle and the personality waits. It is the probationary path. Duality is known. Let us align as a group for this special healing service, assisting aspirants and disciples in transition during this period, their carers, close associates, and groups. we begin with the point of soul focus. Raising your consciousness into the head, as high in the head as you can. Then we carry our consciousness upward through the astral body and the mind up to the soul. Now visualize a lotus fully opened and scintillating with light as a symbol of the soul body. From that point of soul focus, assume the attitude of the observer. Observe the personality below. Now visualize the etheric body. See energy flowing freely up and down the etheric spine. Now consciously throw soul energy down into the center at the base of the spine using indigo blue light, the second ray. Then raise it slowly via the 5 centers up the etheric spine, then to the ajna, and then the crown, and up into the soul body. We will now sound the soul mantra. I am the soul. I am light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. We now sound the protective formula, invoking the assistance of the healing angels and the protective aura of the Christ. Using the sign of the cross of divinity, we touch the forehead, in the middle of the chest, the left eye, and then the right eye. Visualizing the one soul uniting the souls of all our group members, those working with us subjectively, and those joining us from the other side of the veil. We touch our forehead and say, as the soul, we lurk in light, and darkness cannot touch us. We test our chest and say, we take our stand within the light, left eye, we work, and from that point, we never move. Left eye, and then over to the right eye. As a soul, we work in light, and darkness cannot touch us. Left eye, we take our stand within the light. Right eye, we work, and from that point, we never move. With our united soul focus, let us now endeavor to turn our attention towards the spiritual triad as we align the centers for the flow of intelligence and love. We have the Atmic permanent atom, the Buddhic permanent atom, and the Manasic permanent atom, making up the spiritual triad. We align with Master DK and with the soul, group soul. Visualize the souls of all our group members. Now move into alignment with Master DK. Move into close alignment as a group. Include those working with us from the other side of the veil. And from the soul vehicle, the causal body, draw down creative intelligence and pure love. Alignment of centers for the flow of intelligence. Visualize as the mental base, the mental sacral, the mental solar plexus, the mental spleen, combining and going to the etheric throat, and then to the ultra major, and then bathing the brain. And from the United Soul Vehicle, visualize the flow of energy from the 5 petals of knowledge and see that green flow of luminescent energy facilitating and expanding intelligence, scintillating with the light from the 5 intelligent petals. And continuing the flow of energy streaming from the 5 intelligent petals in the egoic lotus. As I said before, it goes to the mental base, to the mental sacral, mental solar plexus, and mental spleen. And then we combine these streams into one and send them to the etheric throat, and then into the ultra major center, and then throughout the brain, sending these streams into the mental plane as the green light galvanizes and vitalizes the mind into activity. Bathe the cells of your brain as if gently awakening the cells into the higher vibration of the soul. And now we align the centers for the flow of love. From the Buddhic permanent atom, visualize a stream of indigo blue or golden light pouring into the egoic lotus and vitalizing the 5 love petals. In the egoic lotus, the united soul vehicle from the 5 petals of love, see the flow of love to and through the 7 astral centers as one, from head to base. The alignment of the centers, again, for the flow of love from the astral field into the etheric heart, and then to the pituitary body, and then to the nervous system, radiating a beautiful, glowing, radiant astral field for the flow of love, permeating your entire nervous system with the higher light and love of the soul. Recognizing the flow of intelligence and love permeating into your being and radiating from the one soul into and through the assembled group. We strengthen our unity, our radiance, and our service as we sound together. Radiance we are and power. We stand forever with our hands stretched out, linking the heavens and the earth, the inner world of meaning and the subtle world of glamour. We reach into the light and bring it down to meet the need. We reach into the silent place and bring from thence the gift of understanding. Thus, with the light we work and turn the darkness into day. We now align the centers for the flow of energy from above, superimposing to step down the energies of these higher triangles. From extraplanetary to planetary, to Christ, decay, and the healing angels, down to the group centers, the crown, the ajna, the alta major, down to will, love, and intelligence petals. And we see living lines of lighted energy and the flow of healing energies. The extraplanetary triangle consists of the avatar of synthesis, the spirit of peace, the Lord Buddha. The planetary triangle consisting of Shambhala, hierarchy, and humanity, powering the Christ at the center. The Christ, the healing angels, and the master decay. All these are superimposed on the group centers, the crown, the alta major, and the ajna. Into and through the triangle of our group, will, love, and intelligent petals. See living lines of lighted energy and the flow of the healing energies with all these triangles superimposed upon each other. As we focus, step down, vitalize, and direct these energies into and through our group, focusing in the group, the soul triangle, consisting of the will petals, the love petals, and the intelligence petals. Stepping down into the group, the chakra triangle, consisting of the head, the ajna, and the ultra major chakras. And then we have vitalizing the group with the gland triangle, the pineal gland, the pituitary body, and the carotid gland, directing into the group, the ajna triangle, consisting of the aja, the right eye, and the left eye. We sound together as a group, aligned with the higher energies that we have drawn down. With purity of motive, inspired by a loving heart, we offer ourselves for this healing service. This offer we make as a group to those in transition and their immediate circle of carers, companions, and group associates, all those we seek to assist. We offer our group as a channel through which the Christ, hierarchy, and the angels can pour their love, light, and magnetism. We pause as we visualize this stream of healing energy that flows into our group and focus our intention. Our intention to offer our group as a channel. Healing the cleavages, assuring soul presence and guidance in the transition. We pause as we visualize this stream of healing energy that flows into and through our group, soothing the astral field of the receiving serving group. strengthening the heart centers of all those in transitions and the United Heart Center, the life stream of the serving group in the transition of their companions and group members. Strengthening the heart centers of all those in transitions and the United Heart Center, the life stream of the serving group in the transition of their companions and group members. We pause as we visualize this stream of healing energy that flows into and through our group. Dissipating the glamour of the fear of physical and emotional transitions and changes that will occur for the individuals and the groups. We dissipate the glamour of the fear of physical and emotional transition and the changes that will occur for the individuals and the groups. And we pause again as we visualize the stream of healing energy that flows into and through our group. We visualize our group surrounding those in transition. We see the group soul and her group members focusing, stepping down, vitalizing, and directing these healing energies. In and through as we sound. In and through as we sound, slowly and deliberately. May the love of the one soul focused in this group radiate upon you, aspirants and disciples in transition, on these energies of Libra, and support all those assisting you, permeating every part of your body, healing, soothing, strengthening, and dissipating all that hinders your smooth transition. From this physical incarnation into the soul body, assuring your continued service as one with the soul. Healing, soothing, strengthening, and dissipating all that hinders these transitions. We sense, we see, We know the subtle changes are occurring. We withdraw our healing energy from the hands back to the brain, back to the ajna, and back to the soul. We thank the inner group of souls who have joined us subjectively for their participation. We thank the Christ and Master DK for their radiating presence and protection. We thank the healing angels and devas for their contribution and their magnetism. We close with an expression of thanks as we sound the ancient prayer, the Gayatri. O thou who givest sustenance to the universe, from whom all things proceed, to whom all things return, unveil to us the face of the true spiritual sun, hidden by a disk of golden light, that we may know the truth and do our whole duty as we journey to thy sacred feet. Om. Master DK tells us that the initiate has always to express in each sign of the zodiac the consummation and the spiritual fruit of earlier life experience, world experiment, and soul achievement. Selfishness has ever to be translated into living active service, and desire has to demonstrate its transmutation into the purity of spiritual aspiration for identification with the will of God. May we as a group actively hold our intention of selfless service for the birth of the Christ in the heart of all humanity as we move deeply into the balancing energies of Libra and the will to express. Confirming our intention and dedication to the one work by living selflessness, harmlessness, and ever expressing right speech, let us together sound the great invocation as given in 1945. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Om. Om.